Any last questions? Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and oh, here's my opponent. Any last questions? Otherwise, I'll just go ahead and start on. I was going to play through the first level of one of the new campaigns, but if you guys have any more questions for Rise On or the FE guys. Any last questions in chat? Oh, show off a palisade gate. Okay.
Oh, that should be an easy one there.
So I'm going to build my palisade wall here. Speed this up a little bit. And then,
Yeah, Palisade Gate is quite cheap, so you should be able to.
Question regarding the performance patch
it's not big enough.
implemented into 3.0. So a lot of the stuff in the performance patch has been brought over to 3.0. So if you are interested in any of that stuff, there's a lot of settings that you can actually kind of manually tweak on the back end. Go ahead and take a look at the performance patch notes there. There's some instructions. Really? You have to cheat? Alright. Any chance for additional stuff in the future, new content, whatnot? Well, we love this game. Let us know if you love this game, and that kind of helps us decide that stuff. So yeah, the more people who get the game and play it and whatnot. Oh, really? Come on.
We did it. We did it,
Way to
guys.
cheat for the end there.
What?
Yeah, you don't get achievements because of cheats, of course.
Yes.
Alright. I've got some people asking about other games in the franchise. We do realize that a lot of people like games like, AOM and Age 1 and whatever. We had a bunch of requests out there. We're always listening to the community, and, don't stop telling us, because we do read the forums. I think there's, 600, 700 posts in that thread now. So, keep it going. It helps us gauge interest in what products people want.
Yeah, we love interacting with you guys on the forums, so please definitely post on the Steam forums for H2HD. We will have our own new website and forums up soon enough, but for now, definitely post on the Steam forums.
You know what, actually, so I'm going to jump in again for the folks who wanted to see the new emotes. I'm going to jump back in the chat on a different machine here. Oh, just got word.
Addy Holland, nope, they do not. That's finally fixed. Oh, for different resources? I don't know about that.
I believe they still do something.
Yeah, for the food. Sorry, I misunderstood the question. Hey, Ricari in the chat.
Oh, geez, we're getting trolled by the Microsoft Studios account. Ouch.
Rukizzle.
Oh, man, that's kind of... Don't worry, we'll get you back, Ricari. We will. So for anyone not noticing, the Microsoft Studios account that's talking right now actually used to be one of our community coordinators over on the Age franchise here. So give them a wave and make sure to follow them too. Yeah, I'm giving you a shout out. You better do the reverse. So yeah, they're awesome over there. They're just up a few buildings away. So we make sure to stop by and harass them from time to time, and they do the same. So we've got a bunch of awesome games over there, a bunch of great games here. So we're doing some very cool stuff. All right, so you want to show a new campaign?
Yeah, I guess just keep it up with the Q&A. If there seems to be lots of questions, I'm just going to jump in just for time's sake and start playing the first level. I'm not going to spoil anything. Just going to play the first level of one of the new campaigns for Dracula here. I'll just hover over this so you guys can read the text if you want to. So keep those questions coming, guys.
Okay, also interesting to note that Sam just joined the chat here on Skype. And he actually made the Dracula campaign, so...
Oh, Sam, yeah, I'm sorry, I totally forgot. Sam, do you want to quick give a little bio about yourself and what was your role in creating the Forgotten expansion and some of your experiences and et cetera, et cetera?
Sure, yeah, so I joined the team almost a year ago now. It's a long time, but anyway, yeah, I was one of the campaign designers, so I worked on the Dracula campaign and the Bari campaign, and we all work together as a group, helping each other out. So just saying you assigned one designer to one campaign, would be sort of remiss. But yeah, so essentially, you open up the editor and pick a story. We picked some great stories here to showcase, and went ahead with the designing and triggering.
Yeah, I think that was the most interesting thing about the campaign team. Everybody worked on everything, so it was actually nice to see that they actually managed to coordinate all the work together and still made a solid story on each of them.
So Sam, you must be a map editor expert then.
Yeah, I've learned quite a few things about the editor over the past couple of years. I really got into scenario designing, I think, about 2 years ago. And so at first it was just a hobby, and then I joined the Forgotten Empires team and found some it was truly a great experience having a whole team of people who could give you feedback and help you out day in and day out with working on everything. It's I certainly haven't seen anything like it before.
Are there any workshop authors or otherwise just fans of the map editor who like making their own stuff? Sam is going to be a great resource for any map editor related questions, among everything else. If you guys have questions like that. Again, this is the first level of one of the new campaigns, the Dracula campaigns, and definitely read through the objectives and like the hints and the scouting info. This is all very, very helpful when you're playing any given campaign mission.
Yeah, we tried a lot in each campaign to make sure that there would be different types of gameplay throughout the campaign. So the three main genres of gameplay are build and destroy, fixed force, and RPG. So RPG, you control one or only a couple units, and in fixed force, you control usually an army or a larger group of units. But the idea is that you can't build up reinforcements. You just have to make do with what you have.
Ooh, I like that. That's cool.
And then in build and destroy is just the normal game, like a random map where you're allowed to build a sprawling metropolis and annihilate your enemies with swarms of troops. So this first Dracula season is the build and destroy and not the build and destroy, the fixed force and RPG elements of the game. So depending on your background in playing it, just for everybody as a player, the certain types of gameplay are going to be more difficult or less difficult. The fixed force and RPG relies more on micromanagement, and then build and destroy is more of a macro managing thing, just building your empire and managing well.
I'm very excited to play through all the new campaigns. I've only played a little bit of Dracula, and that's about it.
I would definitely advise you to play through Dracula because, my personal favorite is Dracula 3. It's so challenging if you play it on a hard level, and it's so much fun actually. So, would probably be nice to see you try that on stream one day.
Yeah, absolutely. I might have to do that next week.
I will say that the campaigns are definitely more difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got stomped playing through a few.
Yeah, I certainly looked at the original Ensemble Studios campaigns, and one of the things that was a bit of an easy way to win many of the campaigns. They thought out lots of possibilities for sure, but for example, in the finale of the Joan of Arc campaign, you can win in about 10 minutes just by taking advantage of the AI and the triggering. And that's something I definitely wanted to report with this.
Oh, I'm getting quite the army here now. As Dracula.
Yeah, well, it fits just in line with the way that it happened in real life, and he gets sent over by the Ottoman Emperor and is supposed to retake his homeland, and so he goes around to talking to the local lords, gathering their support, and they each contribute some men to his group.
Oh, so I need to go back to the first village now.
Yeah, you should.
Oh god, I was getting awesome.
Oh no, you just got demolished from behind.
Did Dracula die? Oh no! How did I let that happen? I thought he was on in front. Oh my god. Wow.
As I said, these are.
This is a flashback of the first developer stream for when H2 HD first came out, and I messed up the first Attila mission.
I think we're gonna have to ban you from playing campaigns.
Oh
here.
my god. I thought that nightmare was over, but it's not.
Well, there's just a thing to look out for is there's
Yeah,
parts
Shep
of
is
it-
giving you some advice. Save every 5 minutes.
Save every 5.
I actually think
That's a good idea.
that's actually excellent advice throughout the entire campaign. Some of the missions, you definitely go through phases where it might seem easy in the beginning, and then all of a sudden you're finding yourself with surrounded by 50 or 60 guys, and it's just a little bit scary.
Well, you look at this and like as a designer, definitely not only do you want
It
to
sounds
show
like Zuda had some trouble with the Attila campaign a couple days ago, so you're forgiven.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if that counts though, because Zuda was on the balance team too. So maybe it's just a age balance
That's
team problem.
true. We're all about
They're-
the PvP.
Yeah,
we don't have campaign skills.
Yeah, definitely. How many scenarios per campaign? I want to say it's between 4 and 5 offhand. I guess Sam's on the line. He can probably answer that directly.
Yeah, so with the Bari campaign, there are 3 scenarios. With the Dracula, there are 5. With Alaric, there are 4. And with Sforza, there are 5.
Alright, let's try this again. Keep those questions coming, guys.
It's got another winner going on here. So in case you're wondering about these prizes that we're giving away, essentially if you see your name called out in chat like that, you'll just want to shoot us a message, and then after the stream we'll be giving you some keys or potentially a Steam trading card or background or whatnot. So we've got some cool prizes coming out here.
And all of these giveaways, at least these Steam key giveaways that we're doing right now, you have to follow the channel to be eligible, so definitely hit the follow button.
Yes, definitely hit that follow button, because if I roll one of the random things and you aren't following, you don't get to win.
Okay, I see a question.
Let's see, will there be any other campaigns? We've got some pretty cool ideas of stuff we want to do in the future, but of course it is, it's all very driven on how much attention do you like the game? Are we getting a lot of people interested in it, buying it? And then maybe we'll have some prizes down the road. We'll see. Yes, there are some very cool backgrounds. We'll show them off again in a little bit. So if you're not familiar with the trading card program, this is new. We just released them today for Age of Empires 2 HD. It does not require the expansion, so you can have it with the base game and expansion. So you can, when you're playing the game, you'll just, throughout playtime, you'll receive up to 4 random cards, and then throughout several weeks you can actually earn more down the road. But you'll get 4 of the 8 cards that you can get randomly, and then once you get all 8, you can craft a full set, so you'll need to trade with people back and forth to get them. When you craft a set, you get emoticons, badges, Steam profile backgrounds, coupons. There's a lot of really cool stuff. Experience, increase your friends list size as you level up, all sorts of really neat things. So you'll want to make sure to do that. For example, in the background here, I'm going to throw my Surface up as this is my Surface Pro here, and there we go. Shout out to the Surface team. But this is one of the cool backgrounds here, which sadly you can't see on the video terribly well, but it looks amazing. We'll show some of those off down the road here. So there's some cool stuff there. Let's see. Yes, Twitch integration is built in here. So on the main menu, you'll notice when you have the expansion, there's the Twitch button, and you can go in there. You can set your Twitch account. And then you can also include, so you have the Twitch account, the password, the whether you want webcam enabled. You can stream by default. Their API allows directly 480p or 720p, I believe, and so you can stream directly from there. Now, one of the really cool things that we have, and I think this is one of the first games that I've seen do this, we're working directly, we worked with Twitch to get their API integrated, and we actually have your Twitch stream chat come in and show in the game itself. So you can be streaming from your PC here, basically just set it up and go, and then if people are watching your stream and chatting, then you'll be able to see their chat in your game, so you don't have to kind of tab back and forth or have another computer up or whatever else that we'll be doing here. So obviously, you can still run it the same way we do, where we're kind of piping it to a different machine to do the streaming. But if you want to stream directly from the game itself, that's an option. So if you want to set up Twitch to stream, all you have to do is go into the main menu of Forgotten, and there's a Twitch button. This is an options, I should say. It's in options, and then just hit that button, and then you can enter the information. There's hotkeys to start and pause your stream then. I think by default there are F1 and F2. It says it in there. Sam, looks like you have a question to field here, so we'll go ahead and shut up for a few minutes.
Okay, definitely working on this over the past year has been one of the best experiences I've ever had. It's completely different, like I've said before, than everything else, but the whole team environment as opposed to working on it as a hobby by yourself, and it's just a really cool experience, unlike any other, where I mean, I take with these campaigns, we have 4 unique, very cool stories that were forgotten, if you'll excuse the joke, with in the original game. But now it's definitely 4 stories that were not in the limelight of history, but important behind the scenes. And the significance of Dracula himself is this guy held back the Ottoman Turks at a time when Europe was in serious danger of being conquered by the Turks. So that's not something that should be underestimated.
Yes, I know a lot of the fan base are, you know, total history buffs. So be rest assured that even the new campaign's still historically accurate. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm supposed to blow up these troops with this powder cart, right?
Yeah, you can bring the cart down to.
Isn't this where you died last time?
No, I already got past the part where I
that
died.
part?
Yeah. Now I'm gonna
You bring the
So,
cart
real
down.
quick note, I do have some people asking about kind of detailed notes on the Civ stuff. So here's where I get to call out Tom. He'll be providing a full update on that. I think he's got that working on. So you get to yell at him to get him to put that up. So he'll put that up on the
do I have to hit it with Dracula or something?
No, you just bring the cart across. You see, they changed the
I see.
outline. They'll just they
And
let the cart
yes, for
cross.
those asking, it's Forza 5 that's being worked on in this building as well, which looks amazing.
Oh, I see. Go to the
Because it's just an innocent merchant passing by. You can leave Dracula back behind the bridge, though.
I see.
So if you missed in the chat there, 4 or 5 scenarios per campaign is one of the answers to the questions.
A little cutscene and some trickery.
I like that.
Okay.
So yeah, for those who can't read what is actually happening, there's a mine fire, and they're gonna check out why the mine is burning. You're missing a cutscene.
The mine just exploded and they all blew up.
Oh, I missed that. My bad.
It's okay.
So now you can carry on to the city and liberate it.
Excellent.
One thing you can notice in the design on the side, the shoreless water that is making up the river, it's a very useful design tool. I certainly like it and use it a lot because it helps you create a variety of landscapes. For example, the use of snow on there to make it look like rapids.
There are some questions about balance as well in the chat. Yes, there have been additional balance changes, and if I mean, we still have the chance. I mean, there's going to be patches for the game coming up in the future. So if we find out that some Civ has some terribly overpowered or underpowered feature, we can definitely patch it. So any feedback on that is definitely appreciated. The Franks do have a buff, indeed. They're actually a nice, well-rounded Civ now. And just like every other Civ, they also get an extra unique deck in the Council Age. So.
And I believe we will be posting like that full master list at some point, right? Like the full
The full chain list.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. We need to all harass Tom about that.
Okay. Yeah.
He's getting that all tweaked up and finalized.
All right, so I believe I've liberated this town.
Yeah, so then you can head on back and chat with Voivode Jakub.
Nice. Should I bring my whole army, or can I just go with Dracula?
Yeah, you can go with Dracula, and if you notice, the shorter pathway is now open.
Where is he? Here he is. Oh, excellent. Nice. I love this level design. Okay, I'm getting stuck in here. There we go.
Yeah, one of the new things I've been very excited about in the campaign, specifically Dracula especially, has been just absolutely astounding level design. I mean, these guys have been kind of taking these and tweaking these and really taking their time to make them gorgeous, as you can see here. And this is actually one of our new art sets for the buildings.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, these are the Magyar buildings. Oops, wrong town. Oh wait, no. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the other up here.
Yeah, you head to
whoops,
the blue
my bad,
guys.
my bad.
One of the very important things about these campaigns is to make sure to read some of the details. We've got a lot of different details between the kind of general campaign information. You've got an entire scout report that just has some additional helpful tips on there, and some of those can really make a big difference in how you end up playing and getting through the campaign.
Yeah, one thing I put in a lot of the hints for the scenarios I designed for sure are definitely to
Yes, we will be continuing to give out more prizes on the stream.
definitely to make sure you use counter units
will
as
we
well.
ever add DLC that adds more modern things like Age 3? I don't really think that would make sense to fit into the universe. So Age 2 really it's meant to be kind of old school classic. So I don't think you'll see any guns or weapons. And actually, a lot of RTS design it really changes fundamentally when you start having some of those ranged units that fire almost instantly.
Oh wait, to the far north. Oh, I go this way.
Yeah, well,
We're
for
just getting lost
gameplay
now.
reasons, the rocks are actually there to make sure that you can't go there yet. You have to go see the other guy first.
I see. Man, I have a buff army now. I like this.
Oh, you know what? I'm going to steal your headphones.
Yeah, sure.
That's a good idea. Here.
Yeah, I think you might encounter some quite heavy resistance in the second battle, so you might lose a little part of that big army. Not to disappoint you already, but...
Alright, so background songs are added in total. So we didn't go around and, for kind of the music in the background that you're hearing, we didn't go around and add a bunch of new songs. We changed how it was read. So initially when we released H2HD, you didn't actually hear any of the AOK songs. So now there's 20 full tracks, and you can hear all those. And they're yelling at you to save, by the way.
Oh yeah, I should.
Let's see. So regarding trading cards for this game, obviously we just brought them out today for H2 HD, and there's a bunch of trading cards, a bunch of cool backgrounds, some emotes, some... What else do we have in there? I think we covered most of it. Oh, profile backgrounds. Yeah. Badges, whatnot. So a lot of cool stuff there. Make sure to check those out. Make sure to craft those. You can get some cool coupons for other games, for our games, whatever else. Other Steam trading cards, we do like the program. We think it's really cool. So in the future, you may see some of the other games we have end up getting them. So, yeah. Yes, if you have a Mac and want to play H2 HD, all you have to do is use Boot Camp and boot into Windows. That's it. I do have one important caveat on the Twitch stream that I want to make sure that everyone hears here. We do have it listed in the system requirements, but Twitch streaming, the API doesn't really like XP coverage. So you want to make sure that if you are intending to do Twitch streaming from in-game itself, you want to be using Vista or newer. So really, Windows 7 or newer in most cases. People are asking about more chances to win, so let's give a winner to
Handstand maker.
this handstand maker. That is quite a name.
No, not these holes.
Enough to lose your cavalry there.
No, I'm good. I only lost 3 units or 3 pop in that fight. I'm alright with this. I'm just gonna heal up.
So Fusion Lord, everyone, as part of the 3.0 patch update, you'll see a play the Forgotten button up top. If you don't have the DLC, it'll bring you to the store page, obviously, so you can get it if you want it. But if you do have the DLC, it'll just instantly switch you. Now, the Twitch streaming, the ludicrous map size, spectator mode, all those things, those do require the expansion to play. Alright, so other questions for the guys on the line too here. We're showing off one of the new campaigns, so any campaign questions specifically so we can talk about those?
This is the first level of the Dracula campaign. One of 4 new campaigns.
Oh, congrats there on getting the trading card there. Can you drink blood in the Dracula campaign?
Curses.
Oh, Sam, can you drink blood in the Dracula campaign?
Yeah, I tried to keep it more on the less gruesome side of things. So yeah, that would be a no. But
so you cannot, in fact, drink blood in the Dracula campaign.
But he was a pretty violent guy, so there's
Where's my alternate?
there's a lot of battles and stuff. So, but yeah, we tried to stay on the more
The more PG side, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, that is definitely very important there.
By the way, go ahead and
Go here now.
to the west corner of the map and chat with the guy over there.
You're supposed to go to the west corner of the map to chat with the guy there.
Yeah, yeah,
Does
that's
need to raise that little cam there, or am I wrong?
the guy in the west corner of the map tells you to, but
Oh, okay, alright, sorry. Yeah, you know better, of course you do.
yeah, all you need to do is bring
Oh,
Dracula.
Alright, so it's been a few minutes. I think we need another winner. So let's go with this person. Shawshank 777. It is your lucky day. Doo-doo.
I just saw a question regarding normal onagers. Can they cut trees? Anyone?
I think I heard something.
Yes, the normal onagers, they can cut trees. So not mangonels, but the first upgrade, then you can cut trees. But it's not as strong as the siege onagers, so it's only like a few trees that go down each time. So if you like to play Black Forest, which I think is the favorite map of pretty much everybody, then you're gonna see quite a bit of new tactics coming up. So it should spice up the map a little bit.
Oh, it's great to hear someone said that. We've got some visibility over in the Reddit side of things. That's awesome. So if you are a Reddit fan, go ahead and shoot us some upvotes there and get more people in here.
Yeah, big shout out to the Reddit community on like r/AOE2 and Age of Mythology and Age 3. All those subreddits are awesome. I check them frequently.
Yeah, it's actually on the front page of,
Oh, right.
gaming
That's all good.
subreddit, so that's quite nice actually.
So it's a pretty good accomplishment there, yeah. So we have a few questions on the winter stuff that we're throwing out here. All you have to do is be in the chat channel and be following our channel here, the twitch.tv/Age of Empires. And we have this Twitch plugin, which is a random user generator, and it lets us know if you're following us. So it makes it really easy just to pick up. We just hit a button and we get a random winner. Yeah, make sure to keep saying nice
Scared.
unbad save name.
Oh, a historical question even. I think Dracula is Magyar, is he? I think Sam kind of knows more about that.
No, he was Romanian.
Yeah, he was Valachian, which is in Romania. But the campaign covers 3 civilizations because it's really a mixture of a bunch of different cultures blending together in that one area. So you get to hit Slavs, Magyars, and Turks.
Definitely. No, there are no microtransactions for whoever posted that. Doesn't really make sense for the type of game that we're creating, and of course the Age Legacy. Can you put the Steam backgrounds also as pictures for Windows? So your Steam profile page, I'm not sure, but you might be able to pull it from your profile page. We're not releasing them right now as downloadable wallpapers yet. That's mainly because we will obviously want the Steam backgrounds to kind of be special. You may see at events or things in the future, we may have some framed versions up for people to win or buy or whatnot. So this expansion is available right now on Steam. You can go ahead to the store.steampower.com page and you can just check it out. It's in the top carousel. You can just click on it. It's available. Obviously requires the base H2 HD game, and the expansion itself is $10 or what? I think it's £7, $8.99
And €9.
euros. Yeah. So it automatically does the conversion for your currencies.
Hey.
Yep, there we go. You can see that right there. Of course, you already own it, so it's the store page there, and then you can. There's a few bundles. We've got the bundle for the expansion and the base game if you haven't gotten it yet, so you can get a slight discount there. And then we've converted the Legacy bundle to a new Legacy bundle, so that allows if you're interested there. All right, let's see. Or, of course, if you're in here watching our stream, joining us, playing with us, you can potentially win. Well, that was interesting. Our random winner accidentally just picked the Microsoft Studios channel, so
Wow, Microsoft Studios.
we're going to re-roll that one there.
That's hilarious.
Sorry, Microsoft Studios, you're unfortunately not eligible to win prizes from us. So instead, Doctor, we'll see you. You are the winner. There you go.
No, you know what? I think they should be able to be a winner, but then I think we should get an Xbox One.
You know what? That's a great idea. An Xbox One or some of the games they've been playing over there.
Yeah.
Specifically, I want to.
I think that's an even trade. They get a Steam key for the Forgotten, and we each get an Xbox One.
I think that'd be a good idea. Yes.
All right, Rikizzle, make it happen.
Alrighty. So let's see. We're still chugging through the campaign here, though. It looks like you're almost done with this mission. Oh, I don't know. You've got a lot of black space left on the map here. You might have some.
Yeah, I'm not going the right way. I forgot where I'm supposed to go.
Well, that's what happens when we drag your attention away. All right, where is he supposed to go, Sam?
It's to
Am I supposed to
the
go-
path that
is
was
this
blocked by
open
rocks
now?
earlier.
Yep, up to the rock path.
Oh, okay. I should have gone there first.
There we go.
Yep.
Alrighty. Let's see.
And save the game.
I don't
you have
believe you
it.
don't necessarily have
you're
to
supposed
finish this either.
You're supposed to save again.
Okay.
They really don't have much faith in your ability to play
I
this game.
I don't.
I'm
have
just saying
faith
it's
in my
hard.
campaign skills either.
Yeah. All right. So let's go ahead and talk about the campaigns. Can you give a quick overview? So obviously we're doing Dracula right now, but do you want to talk about all the different campaigns that we have in right now, the 4, and give a quick overview of what they are?
Sam,
Yeah,
go ahead.
so, Yeah, Bert, you want to go ahead?
Okay, yeah, sure, I'll do it. So we have Dracula, which we're playing now, which features mainly three slivs, the Magyars, the Slavs, so those are the two new ones, and the Turks, because they were invading Europe at the time. Another... Oh, Steve is in trouble. Another campaign is Alaric the First. So Alaric was a king of the gods, and he was actually responsible for the sacking of Rome. So the end of the Roman Empire. So you're actually fighting the Romans in Age of Empires 2, which is actually the starting point of the whole, the Middle Ages, the fall of Rome. So now you can play that as well. Then we have the Bari campaign, which is in southern Italy, and it focuses on, quite a few of civs. There's the Franks, the Byzantines, and the Italians. They all fought there. It's a not that known story, but quite interesting, nevertheless. So it revolves around the city of Bari and the many conquests and civilizations that try to capture it, because it was quite an important city at the time. And then we have the Sforza campaign, Francesco Sforza, who is Italian, as you can guess. He was a mercenary unit, a condottiero, as it was called in that time, and he kind of sold his army, his mercenaries to the highest bidder. But eventually he wants to rule at least one place, but I'll let you figure that out by playing the campaign yourself. And then we have... are we at 4 already? Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
So
You went through
there
them
we
all.
go. There we go.
So we had a few people in the chat say that you're playing too slow. So I'm going to speed you up a little bit here.
Oh yeah, good call.
So this is 8x speed because apparently he's fighting too slow. So part of the 3.0 update, again, we modified some of the speed things so you can actually go up to 8x if you're trying to run between different areas in the campaign. You can slow it down. Or no, you can't.
It's unbound. Yeah.
Go ahead into the options and slow it down there. You should be able to fix it. And just go to normal. Yeah. Get back to normal. All right.
Where is he?
So yeah, if you want to kind of record or save your game or whatnot, you can use a third-party program like Fraps to do so.
Whoa! I just got a huge army.
Well then, you've acquired a few more guys. You might actually survive now.
All right. Anime, Hells yeah.
Yeah, set up some good formations and prepare to defend that fortress.
You're supposed to defend it.
Oh.
Question is, did you save recently?
Yeah, I did.
Alright.
Where's my mangonel? I can't see. Oh no, it's gonna die.
Oh. Get some fodder out there.
It's so choky. That's the block to my man. I'm gonna try to micro.
Does the 8x speed work with the cheat Aegeus for ludicrous map size? Well, we did show 8x speed on ludicrous map size already, so yes for that one. For Aegeus, I haven't actually tried it, but there's no reason, based on how we have the game designed.
So it'll work. It's just like not as needed.
Yeah, I mean, it could be useful if you're testing, if you're testing a new AI and you want to see how it does. That's a great way to speed it up and do so. We did some adjustments to how villagers check how they do pathing if they get kind of caught in clusters. So ideally, you will see fewer times where villagers can potentially get stuck and stop working. And that is part of some of the AI changes in patch 3, so that goes to everybody. Doctor, just PM it to us. Alright, let's keep going with some other QAs while we're continuing playing through. Again, this is the first campaign mission for Dracula, one of the 4 new campaigns in the Forgotten expansion, available now on Steam. Blah blah blah. Kind of normal spiel there. Let's see. Can you revert to the old hotkeys? I think what we'll have to do is get a workshop item uploaded to the original hotkeys for it. I don't have them offhand. It's quite possible someone's already done that by now since it's been out.
Oh, I thought you could switch back.
Oh, a question. What about multiple unit queue? That one should work, actually. So
Correct. So part of what Hidden Path did back in, I don't know what we introduced it in 2.3 or something, was the ability to queue units when you had multiple buildings selected. And that worked, but it wasn't functioning exactly how people were expecting. So now the distribution of how units gets queued should be functioning better.
But there is a question about the Slavic housing headroom bonus.
oh yeah, sure. I'll just type it in the chat, but I'll answer it here as well. So the Slavic bonus is that you get it's a team bonus actually. It's quite a good one. I think it might be the best one on new civs, but yeah, depends on your playing style. You get 5 population for every military building. So if you build a barracks, a stable, archery range, or a siege workshop, you get essentially a free house, and that's quite good for some special Russian build-ups.
Yeah, it's a very nice bonus that helps aggressive playstyle.
So what was the hardest part about balancing the civs?
Ooh, I think the hardest part was actually that you're working on such an old game, and many people have like their favorite units. So if you go nerf their favorite units, people really don't like that. So that's really tricky to actually go around and just nerfing things. That's something we kind of had to avoid. But other than that, I think Age of Empires 2 was, I mean, from the start, quite a balanced game. So the changes we had to do were luckily not that intense, and so it is kind of. It's kind of. I mean, if you play Age of Empires 2, then this is not a big, massive change. It feels the same way as Age of Empires has always felt.
Make sure you save that game coming up. Yeah, you got it.
yeah, you got it. We're keeping an eye on the chat just to make sure there. All right.
Just because you're about to hit the climax of the scenario.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Of course, you turn and run. You're running from the battle.
No, I'm trying to get the rest of my guys down here.
Oh, I got stuck behind the wall a little bit there.
Oh, what? Oh no!
Hey, you might have to.
Yeah, I might have to
one up
load
there.
unless Dracula gets out. Oh, I thought I was guys. I forgot I didn't.
Uh-oh. So this is one of the new campaigns, Justin. This is the first campaign in the Dracula Civ, which Steve is limping through, to put it kindly. Kids, how there have been some pathing improvements. There have been some adjustments to it. Yes, we had a few stabs at it, but pathing is a very tricky problem because you make a few changes and the potential repercussions are massive across it. So you got to be really careful about how you do the pathing. So we do have some adjustments specifically around villagers and how they handle pathing, how they retry paths if they're blocked, and a few things like that when they eventually give up. So you should hopefully see some improvements there. And keep an eye on the patch notes. Actually, if you haven't seen, let me see if I can grab these up here. Ooh, wow. They're already in another tab for me. Alright, so if you haven't seen the patch notes for version 3, make sure to check those out here. Those are in the link that I just pasted in the chat. And you'll want to do that.
I'm not risking him dying.
Twitch streaming in-game should be functioning if you have a Twitch account and have it set up. If you have put in all the information, make sure that you use the stream hotkeys. So you should see, I think it's like F1 or F2 in there. And you'll want to make sure to hit that, and then you'll see kind of a little red dot come up when you're actually streaming.
Oh, here we go.
Ah, now you got them.
Sandwich City.
Currently, and correct me if I'm wrong here, but our campaign missions do not make use of the new map size. Is that correct, Sam?
Yeah, that's correct. We didn't have the new map size at that point.
Yeah, so during development process, obviously, you have to balance when features get in versus when you can actually utilize them for things like campaign design. So so right now, there are no map sizes in campaign missions that are that massive. But I certainly expect the workshop to very quickly populate giant campaigns and scenarios and whatnot. So you can use a scenario editor to create ludicrous map sizes. So feel free to do so. RB Scooter, that if I'm reading that correctly, then the build queue should function properly in that respect. I don't think you're going to make it.
I know. I just made Dracula go all the way up here, but now he needs to be down.
I think you're in danger there.
Oh no.
Yes, I suspect Kitchino huge
That's why I said to
RPG maps will be excellent with the new ludicrous size. Yeah, Sam's yelling at you for not saving frequently enough again.
You did save. So.
What? He's alive!
So I was
Oh, one of the
thinking
other
about
guys
the
died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Guys, I'm terrible. I can load. Or, I have to load in the game.
Alright. Yes, this is so the new campaigns, if you haven't noticed, they are markedly more challenging.
They're
We didn't
tough.
want you to just be able to run through them super easily. So make sure to get some micro going and get your control groups all set up.
And I botched that battle.
You did botch that battle. You weren't prepared for it though.
No, I let him up. I think I was supposed to get these guys sooner.
So if you are in the chat, if you're tuning in watching here, you want to make sure to follow Age of Empires because we were doing some random rolling for some prizes here. You can get some copy of the games. We have some Steam codes to give away. We got some backgrounds. I got a couple trading cards I might give away to you guys. So make sure to do that because I'm going to announce another winner here, which Dudgy Budgie. Wow, that's quite an interesting name there. So you are a winner.
I would like to ask
I
Steve to
selected. I
really
didn't
read.
read that. I forgot once I select Dracula, the battle starts. That's why.
So
they
go
all
ahead
came
and
up
go
here.
into the objectives there real quick.
Yeah.
So very important here.
You get a couple minutes to prepare for the battle once you select him.
So you
But,
got some,
yeah.
you've got some time. They're yelling at you for not reading and paying attention to how it should work. So all of the campaign missions, at least all the ones that I've played so far throughout, all the campaigns have a ton of information, both in the hint screen, which some of the hints you might not quite understand until you've actually gone through some of the missions, as well as the scout report. So you can have a scout report telling you a bunch of information before you start. So there's a ton of stuff there. And if you are sending us a PM, if you were a winner, please make sure to send it, and we'll be following up after the stream is over because it's difficult for us to do both at the same time. I'm not quite that talented.
Where's Dracula? Where's Dracula? Oh God. Okay.
Don't you have them on a separate control group? All right.
Yeah, make sure to at least try to save all the heroes in that battle. So
Yes.
Dracula is fun and the other guys.
Yes, the heroes are critical, or you will do what Steve did last time and lose.
I thought I was supposed to get this on.
All right.
If I were you, I would probably put them at the backside of the battle.
He can't hear you, so your strategic advice is unfortunately stuck in my headphones,
Oh, okay.
which I kind of want to see him lose again, so I might not relay it.
Oh my God. Yeah. For some reason, I keep thinking I'm gonna get this army sooner.
Yeah, you get a once Dracula's talk with the other three guys, you get a little cutscene. You can look at the battlefield and then you get the units.
No, Ricari, you did not win. You're ineligible. Alright. So how long will these stream last? Probably not terribly much longer. I think we're going to go through, see if Steve can manage to get through this campaign here, or if he's going to fail again.
I think I'm gonna fail.
And then after that, we'll kind of continue with the Q&A, and then we'll start giving out some of these prizes to the folks who have been tuning in.
Okay, here we go.
Continue to keep asking questions in chat. I'm keeping an eye on chat
no.
while Steve loses in the background over here.
Get in the ship.
But Tar, we did make some adjustments to the AI, so they do remember how to build trebuchets and whatnot now. And yes, I did unfortunately hear about CNC getting canceled. That is a sad one.
Oh, God.
Favorite RTSs as well. Obviously, this one's my favorite, but I was a fan of Generals back in the day. The AI changes here. We have some pathing changes. We have obviously the trebuchet change. We've got a few additional tweaks in there. We're going to continue to keep looking at the AI because I think that that's something that we want to improve for some of the advanced players.
Where's the other guy? Dracula's safe.
Alright.
I'm gonna sneak by. All I gotta do is live. There's too many dudes right here.
Okay, try to save the heroes.
One of your
Who
heroes ended
died?
up dying.
I have them both. Oh, there's a third one.
Yes, there are 3 heroes, and you have lost one of them.
God,
So
this
unfortunately,
is not easy.
yes, it's definitely not meant to be easy. So I think we're going to end up leaving Steve in defeat there. But as you can see, we have 4 new campaigns coming in there, so you can take them all there. Definitely difficult. So if you getting through them, then you might want to consider writing a guide on the workshop. And let's go ahead and show some of those.
Steam Workshop.
Yeah, let's go to Steam
absolutely.
Workshop and show some of those.
Yeah, Steam Workshop is really easy. It's not a hard process at all. Like I said, if you're unfamiliar with the Steam Workshop, what it is, it's just a big central location hosted by Steam of all user-created mods. So, and it's all one button installation, uninstallation. You don't have to like go and mess around with your installation files like modding other games. It's really easy. Again, click on your library, click on H2HD. You'll see there's a big old workshop button right here. And it's going to load up something like this, and each one of these are all items created by the community, all Steam, or all mods. And again, for H2HD, that's going to mean things like new custom scenarios, game types, what have you. Excuse me, new campaigns, new scripts, AI, taunt packs, and like texture packs that change the look and the feel of the game. So before the stream, I actually removed all the ones I was using, but here's one that I enjoy. Is my grid texture pack. Where is it? Yeah. So all I have to do to use this is I'm just going to click subscribe, and it's going to download a little something. It probably already didn't even show up for me yet. Oh no, here it goes. It's downloading. It's just going kind of slow on my bandwidth, on this bandwidth here. But once it's done, I'm going to load up the game, and then my textures should look completely different. Yeah, here we go. Moment of truth. Yeah, and as you can see, here's my new texture pack that I just subscribed to. Is that easy? Just one button installation there. And now I'm using that new, Ozara's new texture pack with
I see a few
grid.
Is that the llama over there? I see.
Yep, these are
Yeah.
llamas. I believe this is new foliage as well, right?
And we got some very gorgeous art in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can check that out. So Tom, is he on the line with us here?
Tom, it should be.
Tom.
Yeah, I'm here.
Excellent. Go ahead and talk about the new kind of ambient units there, because I know the bear is your favorite. So.
Oh yeah, yeah. As you revealed in my bio.
I did indeed. Yes.
Yeah, I knew you couldn't resist. So. All right. Yeah. So the 5. Basically, we have 5 new units, or yeah, I'm gonna call them units. Basically, in the maps, we do have as Jan mentioned, we have bears, which basically function same as wolves and jaguars, but they appear in alpine environment, in snow, in Scandinavia, and maps like that. And they're all integrated into random maps, into basically the standard maps and the new maps. So you can get to see them pretty much in any areas where there are also wolves. And it's about 50-50. Then we have
March
the new
of the
bird,
Penguins.
which is a vulture. And yeah, vulture appears in mostly in desert areas or in southern areas, and it's a really cool looking bird. And then we have
Sorry, Incas.
llamas and cows, which function same as sheep,
Actually,
basically, or actually turkeys, in the same way. Again, they have the same attributes, so 100 food, and they have the same amount of hit points and everything, so they function completely the same. And
llamas.
yeah, llamas are really cool looking. Actually, we actually had llamas in that game that we played in steppe. And yeah, and cows appear in the same kind of environment as the bears and the wolves. Also the alpine areas and basically grass forest in those areas. So all these animals appear in all of the new maps and the standard maps now. So there is much more variety there.
Correct. So these are part of the RM scripts. So you're going to see these all over the place, or pretty much regardless of what you end up playing. So I'm going to cut in here because we have we have a cheater. Steve is showing off one of the cheat codes that we managed to sneak in there, and this is kind of a little appreciation homage here. And actually, Bert, I'll let you talk about the penguins a little bit.
Oh, the penguins are a tribute to the people behind User Patch. He helped a lot in making Forgotten Empires possible. And he always said, like, please add Antarctica Civ, please, so I can make big penguin armies. And now he has big penguin armies, so it was the way to actually get that one in.
Yeah, definitely. And again, a huge shout out to all the different, over the last, really the last 10, 15 years here for the entire H franchise. We've had absolutely amazing community support. You can see the workshop mods. We've got tons of those just for the game here, but all of the different mods and scenarios and custom art and stuff that people have been making and to really keep the game alive and people excited and playing about the H2 from when it was originally released. That type of kind of dedication and excitement is really the reason that we brought H2 HD to Steam in general. So huge shout out to everyone who worked on that, and it's because of you guys that allows us to do this type of stuff. So definitely very grateful for that, and also because of that I'm going to give another prize away. Woo!
Hey!
There we go. Alright. Let's go with any other questions. Let's go ahead and show off some of the trading card stuff too again.
We're at the giveaway point, right? We have to activate the
Oh yeah, we are. We're giving
rainbow
away
giveaway text.
Yeah.
There we go.
I'm blaming you for the rainbow one. I didn't do that.
Rainbow giveaway text.
All there. So, okay, so we have some giveaways here that we're going to go through. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and run through some of those art items that people may have missed from earlier.
Oh, some of those awesome wallpapers here.
So again, this is if you are, when you get the game through Steam, even if you have the base game or the expansion now, you can get all these cool new items, the trading cards. And when you get the trading cards, then you can craft them into badges. You craft the badges, and you can get backgrounds for your profile. You can get badges for your profile. You can level up. You can get coupons, all sorts of cool stuff. So we've got a bunch of different backgrounds here that we want to show off, and these are part of the backgrounds that can appear on your profile, so you can take a look at that. So these are pretty cool. These were all done custom art up at Skybox, so these are all brand new, kind of never seen before outside of what we've teased, and they all have terrible pun names because that's just what I do. So yes, this one here specifically, I'm going to kind of pause, and again, community shout out to the folks always telling us that they wanted trebuchets throwing Teutonic Knights. This is the closest you're going to get to seeing it in the game, so this one's specifically for you.
Well, it's actually possible to mod it, so I wouldn't be
doing that.
Okay, I didn't say it.
We're not having that, but you know what? Actually, I guess if they wanted to mod it themselves, they could. And this one here,
it's definitely possible.
Actually, we had some compliments from our friends over at Valve. This is apparently their favorite one, the previous one, the Capture the Relic one. So this is to kind of commemorate our new Capture the Relic game mode. That if you missed it after the stream's over, or when it's up on VOD, you can check that out because Steve here was spectating.
Tom and Bert.
Tom and Bert were playing that, so you can check that one out. And then this is, I'm sure you've watched the lovely, lovely intro that we have to Age of Empires with amazing CG from the turn of the century. So this is kind of our nice little take on this one. So you can see a lot of the themes there for that. And then last but not least, we've got kind of going berserk, a nice little battle scene, which happens to be my favorite background, so you'll see it on my profile. And do you want to show off some of the cards you have there?
Sure, yeah, let's see what I got. So, I don't think I'm going to get any more at this point, because I got my half. So now I'm going to have to trade for the rest.
Correct.
Whoops,
yep.
I just exited. So, what did I pick up? I picked up Deadly Game, Knight Rider, Castle Blood. Oh, and I got
You got the Trebuchet. And you can actually get, and these are obviously pretty rare, but there are foil versions of the cards, so keep an eye out for those.
Really?
Yep. So when you craft the badges, you will get a little addition on your profile. And if you go to my profile real quick, you can see if I should show up as online. Hopefully, maybe not. Honestly.
Here you are.
All right. So if you view my profile, obviously I've got one of the backgrounds on here, but you can see I've got the badge here, and this is the highest level version of the badge that you can get. They essentially go between different colors. So this one here is the conversion master. So they go with, I think it's a white, white, green, blue, purple, and then orange. So you can check those out. And this is the full set of Steam trading cards here you can see. So we've got all of them visible. So you'll want to make sure to click those. But if you do get a foil set, there is another badge you can craft for that, which is, unfortunately, I don't have it to show you here, but it is pretty awesome. It's a take on the monk thing. So when someone gets it, you'll have some pretty massive bragging rights. So make sure to do that. And one of the people who can get it is another winner. The foil badges, you'll just see they have kind of a light colored background around them. There we go. So we got another winner going on here. Quick shout out to all the folks helping us out here. We've got the entire community team backing it up. They're keeping an eye on the chat, as well as a bunch of volunteer moderators. We've got some volunteer streamers who have been doing some awesome streaming on our channel. And if people are interested in doing that, how do they get involved?
Yes, if you'd like to, like Reza just mentioned, have a big old guest streaming program. So I stream a couple of times a week on this channel, which is why you should follow. Click the follow button. But we also have plenty of guest streamers streaming all the other different Age games. So this isn't a channel exclusive to Age 2. We've got Age 3 on here, Age of Mythology, Age Online, all of your favorite Age games. And if you're interested in guest streaming any of those, like if you already have streaming experience and you can stream a decentish quality, decent mic, whatever, please send me a message, address it to Prez Steve, put something about guest streaming. Either send a message, honestly, to any of the channels. Here makes sense, send one through Twitch or YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. And we can take it from there.
Yep.
But always looking for new guest streamers,
So I just started up a new game here real quick just to show off ludicrous map size. This is one of the massive.
Like my scroll speed is not slow, and it takes so long to get to another, and I'm not even that like end to end,
So this is actually in every single direction. It's double the size of your giant map size. So you're going off with 4 times the area. So I'm really looking forward to see some custom scenarios coming out with this, in addition to all the cool stuff that people have created before. And make sure if you are interested in everything Age of Empires, make sure to follow us pretty much everywhere. We've got it's any social channel / Age of Empires for the most part, except for YouTube, which is
official Age of Empires.
Official Age of Empires. So we've got the / Age of Empires would be Twitch, Facebook, Twitter, Google Plus, Pinterest. Did I get them all?
Google Plus is also official.
Oh, Google Plus is also official.
Yeah. But if you're just watching on our actual Twitch page, just scroll down a little bit and you'll have links to all of those channels. So.
Yep. So this new map size is available in the expansion that's out today, so make sure to check that out on Steam. And also, we added in today, because it's fun, increased speed, so you can do up to 8x speed with cobras across the map. So yes, that is an option. It's a bit ridiculous. Wanted to show that off today. And I also wanted to give a huge shout out, even though I joined halfway through here, to the folks we have on the line, which we're kind of on the tail end. So I'm going to have you do a intro and an exit again. So let's start with you, Bert. Go ahead and let everyone know kind of what you worked on with the project and what you've been doing.
Well, you heard it before, and I talked a lot during the stream. So I started the whole thing 2 years ago by now, and it has come to a good end, as you can see. I'm really glad on how it all turned out, and once again, a big shout out to all the people who helped, and that's a lot of people. So thank you all very much, and I just hope you enjoy the game. We enjoyed making it, so I hope you enjoy playing it. So yeah, next one. I think Tom is offline, so or he's AFK at the moment, so if somebody else wants to have the word. Go ahead.
I'm from Bulgaria, the country next to the Dracula's homeland. So yeah, I was interested in the Slavs and the graphics mostly, units, animals, all kinds of ideas from the forums, the bear, the culture. So yeah, that's it.
Awesome, and huge thanks for all the contributions to the project that you've made. I know it's been quite a bit of work, and especially a lot of the campaigns and stuff we've been hammering on for a little while here. So they look excellent, and they're a lot of fun to play. All right, who's up next? Someone shout.
Okay, Sam, if you're still around,
Yeah.
go ahead if you still have some final words to say.
Yeah, I definitely hope you guys enjoy playing the game a lot. It was the experience working with the team and making it was certainly unlike anything else I've ever had. So for sure, I certainly hope you guys enjoy it. Also, one other thing, I'm looking into making a on the Steam forums campaign FAQ of sorts and scenario design sort of so you can post your questions and then be around to answer you and just so that sort of setup going.
Yep, and definitely the Steam forums are quite handy. We've got an entire guide section here, so if you've got any questions about anything related to the game, if you want to start creating custom scenarios, your own campaigns, if you want to modify art stuff there. I know some of our the guys who have been doing some of the community work on the texture side have a few guides up. So, or if you're just having trouble with the campaigns, because they can be quite challenging as Steve has proven today. So if you need some help and advice there, that'd be a great way to go. And give Sam a shout, and also give me your feedback. Let him know if you enjoyed it.
All these guides are good.
I'll be around.
I have sorry.
All right, now go ahead.
I was going to say this one I've watched through, the Zero Empires Dark Age guide. It's very, very good. It's a video, really easy. Anything from Zero Empires is great. Barbecue Turk, man, really good stuff too. This is a very comprehensive one. It's very, very long, but it's very, very good. Let's see, it's even actually taking a second to load here because there's so much text. But if you want to read through this is gonna get you off to a great start. This is mostly for like PvP type stuff, but like look at all of these sections. Very comprehensive guide, but it's awesome.
Yeah,
Okay, then I would like to add some final words as well. I have worked quite a long time on this project, and it's very nice to see how it ended. I hope everyone will enjoy playing with it. And it was a great experience for me to work together with so many people in this project. So yeah, it was great.
It's been a pretty awesome experience at all. I mean, I've had the opportunity mainly to work with Tom, Bert, and Shep as well, and we've been in pretty frequent communication, and of course with Skybox, and I had the pleasure of meeting them all as, in addition, and going through some trials and tribulations and hikes up mountains. So we have literally climbed mountains together to get this thing done, and it's been pretty epic, and we hope that you guys all get to enjoy it. And we'll be sitting around the chat here for a little bit after we end the stream to answer some questions and talk a little bit more if you've got some Q&A, as well as make sure that the folks who were watching and following get some prizes. I'll have 1 or 2 more to give away here right before the end. So make sure you're following us. Make sure you follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, YouTube, the forums, everything, wherever else. And last but not least, if you want to grab the game now, you can do so. If you head over to the Steam page, steampower.com, it'll go right to the store. It's in the top carousel. Just click on it and grab the expansion there. You can grab any of the bundles that we have available as well. And then hop into the community and check it out. So thank you all for joining us. And did you have anything else you want to say before we head off?
Thanks for watching, guys. That was a lot of fun. Now go play, for sure. That's our last. Oh, you already got it. Yeah, just go play the game. I'm gonna be on a ton this weekend. Probably not so much today, but tomorrow and this weekend I'll be on. I might do a little bit of streaming, but I'd love to play with you guys this weekend. Again, scroll down below our channel page. Subscribe to all of our social media pages. Definitely have a look at our stream schedule. Like I said, we stream very, very frequently, so make sure to follow the channel if you haven't already. And that's about it for me. If you guys have, like I said, hit up the Steam forums, and whenever we get our website and forums up, definitely be posting there. But for now, give us your feedback, talk to new players, etc., over in the Steam forums here in the discussions. We do check it, as well as Reddit. All of our channels we check, so we love interacting with you guys. So, yeah, I've got nothing else other than
definitely.
GLHF on
Indeed.
the ladders today.
And if you've gotten the game and are in it, if you have any questions about how to launch it or whatnot, I saw 1 or 2 in there. Just make sure you'll see a white banner if you're in the expansion. If not, all you have to do is once you're in the game, there's a little button that says "Play the Forgotten" up top, and if you have the expansion, all it does is switch between the content modes there real quick. So it's super easy to do. And thank you all for watching, and we'll be continuing to stream on here. In the road, down the road here, pretty frequently. I think we've got a couple times a week, bare minimum. So you'll see plenty more H2 HD. You'll see some H3, a lot of different stuff we got going on here. So keep up the follows, and we're excited to have you guys come play the game. So thanks. We're going to turn off the stream now, but we'll still be in the chat. So go ahead and keep chatting. We'll answer some questions there and get in touch with folks who have won.
Yeah, peace out, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll leave you with the intro video for our outro as always. So we'll see you on the ladders. Peace.